Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Jasmine Michaela. And in today's video, we're just going to be basically doing another pregnancy update. This week, I can never find. Alright, so today, like recording this video, I am currently 33 weeks in a day. So I already showed you guys the app that I used last time, but for the new people, I use the Flow app. I use this for when my period was on, and then you were able to like change the settings if you get pregnant. So I changed it to pregnancy mode. The baby looks like at 33 weeks or whatever. And then you scroll up and you just read what's happening. So I'm gonna read it. It says that now my baby is the size of a pineapple. Again, I don't be thinking this is accurate when it tells you like the size of the baby, because your baby could be bigger than what it's telling you. It could be smaller than what it's telling you. It really depends on the person. But it says the baby is getting ready to enter the world and will continue to gain weight as the final date approaches. Do you still have questions about your pregnancy and baby? With less than 2 months left, this is the time to get fully informed about the signs and symptoms of early labor and when to call your provider. Your healthcare provider might recommend labor breastfeeding classes. Your partner might want to attend as well and learn how to support and comfort you through labor and care for your baby after they're born. I don't plan on taking a breastfeeding class or a labor class or whatever. I really don't think I need a breastfeeding class, because you know, like the lactation doctor or whatever, after you deliver your baby, they'll come in the room and show you the right way to breastfeed. So I really don't think I need a class for it if they're gonna do that when it's time to deliver anyways. So the baby, how big is the baby? The baby is around 17.3 inches and about the size of a pineapple and weighs around 4.5 to 4.8 pounds. But every baby is different and growth can vary during this time. So if the baby is a little off from these measurements, it's completely normal. And then the last doctor appointment I went to, which was not the very last one, but the one before the last one, was one of my last ultrasounds. I think I have like one more ultrasound, and I'm gonna have that ultrasound at 36 weeks, I believe. But the last ultrasound that I had, which was like week before last, I believe, he was at 3 pounds or a little over 3 pounds. So I don't really think he's gonna be a really big baby, but you never know, because they grow fast at the end. So we'll see. I personally think that my baby is gonna be around 6 pounds, 7 pounds. I don't think he's gonna be 8 or 9 pounds. I think he's gonna be small. So that's what I think. Fetal development. The baby is developing their immune system to protect them from infections after birth. You're also helping the baby fight infections by passing on antibodies to them through the placenta. It's also possible to pass antibodies to the baby after delivery through breast milk. If you have the flu or Tdap vaccine during the pregnancy, you will pass these antibodies onto the baby, protecting them from diseases after birth. This also keeps you healthy, so you don't pass these germs onto the baby. That's all it says about 33 weeks of pregnancy with the Flow app. I'm gonna also read 34 weeks because that'll be next week. This one's not long at all. It says in the last several weeks, the baby's body has begun to fill out the formation of fat tissue under their skin. This is a crucial part of their development because this stored fat will help the baby regulate their body temperature after being born. How big is the baby? Now the baby is the size of a butternut squash. They weigh around 5.2 pounds and are about 17.8 inches from head to heel. Every baby is different, so it's normal if the baby is a bit smaller or larger than this. And then it says fetal development. Most of the baby's organs are now fully formed and matured, except the lungs. The fetus continues to grow, and you may notice when they get hiccups. That is true. I do notice when my baby get hiccups. Like, you can kind of feel the difference between a kick and the baby's hiccups. Like, the baby hiccups are like, you can feel it. Like, I can't really explain it, but you'll be able, if you're pregnant, you know what I'm talking about. You'll be able to feel the difference between a kick and a hiccup. Now you'll be able to see some of their more distinct features, characteristics in the ultrasound, facial characteristics in the ultrasound. When it says something about the sleep cycles changing, that is true too, because when I first started feeling baby kicks, like at the very beginning, when I first started feeling kicks, it was always at nighttime. Most of the time at nighttime. And then once he got more like active and kicking more, it was more during the day, which was, it probably started maybe like a month or two ago. And it was just like really during the day that I felt more kicks, and then I was able to sleep a little bit better at night. So I would say that was during my second trimester that he was up more during the day. And then once third trimester came around, he got back into the habit of kicking more at nighttime. So he still kicks during the day, but it's not as frequent as it was before. And then now he kicks more at nighttime. And the fact that one of the symptoms that I have now that I cannot stand is back pain. I have a lot of back pain. I think it's the fact that I have this big old belly sitting in front of me, and I'm pregnant, but I feel like it's also my boobs too, because my boobs has gotten so much bigger than what they were. So with all this back pain that I have now, plus him kicking at nighttime, I feel like I don't get as much sleep. So I'm up pretty late at nighttime now. Like pretty late. Like I go to bed maybe around like 2:33, I should say. And that's if he stops kicking at a reasonable time. The other night though, I could not sleep at all. Like I was up all night. I cried, y'all. I could not sleep. I could not get comfortable. Even with my pillow, like on my back, I could not get comfortable at all. It was terrible, but it will get better. He only has 6 more weeks left, so I'm ready for those times to fly by. I'm gonna put in an ultrasound from when I thought that he looked exactly like his dad over here. And I'm gonna show you guys his most recent ultrasound. A baby's facial features really do change a lot within, 2 weeks, because he still looks like his dad, but I feel like he's starting to look more like his mom. Like, this is the most recent ultrasound, the last ultrasound that I gotten. And I feel like he looks like me. Like, what y'all think? I think he looks like me. A little bit. He's so cute. His little lips. But, yeah, his features changed a lot. And with me having 6 weeks left, it's going to change even more. So I just can't wait to see him in person. See what he looks like. The last app that I'm going to show you guys is another app that I showed in my most recent, well, my I think it was the 22-week and 23-week update video. This app is through the hospital that I'll be going to, MUSC. I'm going to read week 33, day 1, and I'm going to read week 33, day 2. I'm not going to read week 34 because that doesn't pop up. The last one of the show is week 33 since I'm in week 33. But I'll read day 1 and day 2. It says, well, I'm going to show y'all the app first. It gives you like, Dang it, I can't take the glare off of it. This is hard, y'all. I'm sorry. It's a glare. Can't really show y'all. But it says tips for long labor. It says if your labor is taking longer than expected, here are some tips to help combat boredom and to keep you from watching the clock. These suggestions will boost your energy levels and may assist you in the progression of labor. So it says stay hydrated, take a sip of liquid every contraction, eat small snacks to increase stamina, honey sticks to stabilize blood sugar, urinate at least once an hour. I feel like I pee like 3-4 times an hour. It says change positions often, remain upright whenever possible, go for a walk, watch a movie, play cards, take a nap, take a bath, listen to music, sleep at night if you can. That is not happening for me. It says what's the right weight for newborns? There's no right weight, but the average birth weight for newborns can range from 5 pounds 8 ounces to 8 pounds 13 ounces. Low birth weights, babies are under 5 pounds 8 ounces. Larger birth weights are over 8 pounds 13 ounces. And it says feeling the baby movement at this point is possibly uncomfortable, but no less amazing. If you have concerns about your baby movements, remember to perform your kick counts. Follow the link below and more information on counting kicks. So when my doctor said something to me about kick counts at my last doctor's appointments, I was like, what are kick counts? You basically have to count how many times the baby kicks within a certain amount of time, because I guess it can be too much kicks, can be like not good. So I think she said whenever he's active and kicking, count how many times he kicks within that 10-minute range, I think, or she said 5-minute range. I think it was 10-minute range, but count how many times he kicks within 10 minutes. So epidural tips. It says if you are planning to get an epidural, here are some tips to make your birth experience more enjoyable. These suggestions may also enhance the normal progression of labor so that additional interventions are less likely. Since this is a special day unlike any other, you want to have birth that allows you to activate participation as you welcome your baby in the world. It says rest up for active phase of pushing and sleep if you can. Continued attention and support from loved ones is essential. Lay on your side and alternate from left to right every 30 minutes to facilitate baby's descent. Turn epidural down/off for the pushing phases so you can work with your urge to push. With provider approval, you can try a variety of pushing positions to encourage baby's descent, including squatting, side lying, hands and knees. When it comes to the epidural thing, I've been researching and I've been, hearing people say that epidural is not always good for you, because there can be a lot of complications when getting epidural. Like if they do it wrong, it could paralyze you. But I'm gonna tell you now, I'm going to try my hardest to go without it and make this birth natural as possible. But I'm telling you right now, if I'm in a lot of pain, I'm in a lot of pain, and I'm gonna get that needle. Promise you that. I have a fear of needles, and when I saw the size of an epidural needle, I was like, yep, no, I'm not doing it. But the people that have gotten epidural tell me that you be in so much pain that you don't feel the needle. So with that being said, I'm going to try without the needle, and if I can't take it, give me the needle, period. That's all I'm gonna say about that. When it comes to symptoms, like I said, I do have a lot of back pain now. Like my back is in so much pain right now. I'm trying my hardest to just, sit up straight. But, and I do use an icy hot pack. It's actually right here. Ooh. I use an icy hot pack or whatever on my back some nights. It helps, but it doesn't help, you know, good enough, because once this pack cools off, I don't be feeling like getting up out of the bed to go reheat it. So, but it's one of the clay ones. You take it out the little case and you just warm up the clay. It lasts, the heat from this lasts a good minute, but the way that my back be hurting after that heat wear off, I feel like I feel the pain all over again, and it don't feel good. But I recommend getting an icy hot pack and sleeping with a therapeutic, you know, pregnancy pillow for your back. Somebody recently just told me about a maternity belt that you can wear. I've never heard of it until, you know, I think it was literally today I heard about it. If I'd known about it, I would have ordered it before, but I feel like it's kind of too late now since I'm coming to the end of my pregnancy, so there's gonna be no need for it. So I'm gonna just stick with what I'm doing. But I also heard there's a maternity belt. But there's ways you can, you know, comfort yourself so that your back doesn't hurt. Another symptom that I have is the lightning crotch. The lightning crotch is real. It's when I get like really sharp pains in my pelvic area. I get them usually in the mornings when I'm waking up, and sometimes in the middle of the day. It's not all the time that I get the lightning crotch, but that is something that I do get. What else is a symptom? I really think that those are the only two major symptoms. Not major, but the only two real symptoms that I get. Other than my back pain and the lightning crotch, I feel like I'm good with everything else. On everything else. I'm out of work already, so with the me standing on my feet all day in the same spot and stuff like that, that doesn't cause my feet to swell anymore. So I'm kind of like used to being off my feet, because when I'm home, I'm most of the time laying out on the couch or laying out on the bed watching TV, so my feet is elevated. But when I am out and about, I'm not out too long, so yeah, my feet don't swell anymore. I do get my steps in and I do walk, but you know, I don't walk for a long period of time. At work, I'd be on my feet for 8 hours straight. So that's what really caused the swelling in my feet. And I used to catch like Charlie horses or cramps in my leg, but I think that was for me standing up at work for so long, because I don't get those anymore. So other than the back pain and the lightning crotch, everything else has been going pretty well. I'm just ready for him to get here at this point, y'all. I'm so excited to be a mommy. I didn't think I was gonna be this excited, but I really am. Like, I'm so excited. I read my baby a book every night. The rest of his books are in his room, but I brought some of them out of his room because I kind of like choose what book I'm gonna read to him at night. So like, I'm so ready for him to get here. Tonight, this is what we're reading tonight, y'all. Oop, if I can grab it. This is what we're reading tonight. We're reading Monster Inc. So, Monsters Inc. So, but yeah, I'm so excited and ready for him to get here. I'm so excited. And I know I've been slacking on posting videos recently, but it was just a lot going on with, you know, getting his nursery, getting everything for his nursery, to, you know, get it ready and set up for him, and, you know, just, it was just a lot preparing that I was doing. So YouTube was the last thing on my mind, but I'm back and I'm going to try and post more frequent videos. I'm gonna start back trying to do a video a week, and then once I get back into the habit of doing that, I'll probably start doing 2 videos a week. So till then, just gonna upload when I can. But you guys, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this little Carson update on what's going on with baby Carson. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for the next video. Adios.